Amy, meet Daniel and his employee, Drew. You probably already figured it out, but this is a movie theater. In fact, it's a Hollywood landmark. Trouble is, activity's bad, and Daniel is worried someone's gonna get hurt. If that happens, they're gonna have to shut the place down. Daniel loves the theater, and he's determined to keep it open, and that's why we're here. So, unless Amy's got some questions, and she'll describe her walk for us.
I did encounter quite a few dead individuals during my walk, and unfortunately, the dead here feel as though someone is trapping them here.
Daniel, you mentioned sometimes you get anxious here.
When I'm here by myself, I have like a lingering sensation of creepiness like in the back of my mind.
The dead do talk a lot here, so I thought that the living would have more experiences along the line of hearing people talking and making various, noises.
You said these dead people are trapped, right? I mean, how'd you see it? What did it look like?
Well, I had a sketch done of what I saw.
Kind of strange. Let's take a look at them.
Whoa. Wow.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. There's two different things
Like a
going on.
lounge, and it looks like people are trapped in a glass case.
So what's the deal with the people in the box?
These men had been burned. They are very much stuck in their death state. They're in a lot of pain. The way I saw them die was very frightening. I felt like the earth was falling away from me. So I encountered two different people who were murdered. I feel like it was after the 1950s, but it was so fresh. I felt like it could have happened like yesterday.
You guys didn't mention feeling sick, but almost everyone here told me they were uneasy up on the second floor. Didn't you tell me about feeling a presence up in that hallway?
In the hallway, yeah, and I felt like not particularly welcomed up there.
Like it's someone else's space that they don't really want me in, so I feel like if I just tell them what I'm doing in there and I'm in and out quickly, that it doesn't disturb them.
Amy, Daniel's projectionist, Daryl, when I interviewed him, told me that when he was in the projection room up there, something grabbed his ass.
That's where the dead lady, she likes it in there. That's where she stays. She feels safe in there.
So, Amy, the two murders you described sound an awful lot like a homicide that actually took place right here in the theater. It involves a former owner of the place and two of his employees. In 1997, the theater was owned by a man named Lawrence Austin. Actually got a photo of him. Now, Austin was 75 years old and was having a tumultuous affair with the man 41 years younger than him, a 34-year-old guy named James Van Sickle. Van Sickle was the projectionist at the silent theater. Austin made Van Sickle the sole beneficiary of his will. Not the smartest idea, if you ask me. On January 17, 1997, an audience member came out of the theater, walked into the lobby, pulled out a gun. He had demanded Austin give him the cash from the register, and then he shot him 3 times. Once in the face and twice in the chest. Now, he also shot a 19-year-old employee named Mary Giles twice in the chest. Now, Austin didn't make it. Cops got here pretty quick, and they rushed Mary to the hospital. Miraculously, though, she survived. 2 months later, they finally tracked down the murderer and got a full confession. Now, you said the letter R, right, came to mind? The gunman was a teenage boy named Christian Rodriguez. Turns out Van Sickle hired this kid to kill Austin. Don't forget now, he made him the beneficiary of this place. So get this, he hires Rodriguez to kill Austin for 25 grand. Then he says, I'll give you another 5 grand if you kill the girl so it looks like a robbery. So basically, Mary wound up being a sacrificial lamb. Rodriguez was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison. Van Sickle was found guilty of first-degree murder and also got life without possibility of parole. Both are alive today and sitting in prison.
Oh, okay. All these people are being trapped by one dead guy. He's a bit of a problem. He had like red skin and like he looked like in snake eyes. He was an owner when he was alive. He very, very much still is. That's why he's controlling everybody and like, you know, claims to be taking care of everything. But then when I started talking to him, asking him direct questions like about his name and stuff, he got real shady. He goes, I think my name is John, or maybe it's Jim. I think I died in the 60s.
I don't think I'm the only one at the table that knows who this is. 1940, a silent film buff named John Hampton.
John.
Yeah. Moved here from Oklahoma City with his wife, Dorothy. In February of 1942, they finally opened this place, and it was originally named the Old Time Movie Theater. It was a huge success. I mean, they had A-list movie stars that would come here to watch films. John and Dorothy were hard workers. I mean, they did everything themselves, including cleaning the bathrooms, concessions, selling tickets. They did everything themselves. It was just the two of them. Take a look at this photo of John Hampton at the grand opening. Is this possible, this photo here could be the guy you ran into?
I had a sketch done of what I saw.
You guys take a look. You tell me what you think.
That's...
It's close enough to what you got on him.
Yes, similar.
So, Amy, after looking at the photo, I mean, you think it's probably John you ran into?
Yeah.
You know, everything I heard about the guy seemed like a decent person, real nice guy, and loved what he did, but now he's trapping dead people.
I think that he potentially had a very, very dark side that he kept very well hidden. But now he's collecting people in death because he's able to without killing anybody.
I feel like she's onto something for sure. Once you said he was a collector, I kind of got chills.
I think that he's the biggest issue here right now.
I don't know about this collecting bodies and putting them in a box thing at all. I don't know, like I kind of have a good feeling here now.
Unless you drop dead, then you. He's gonna put you in a box,